Okay, we are now live. This is Kindless.
What?
This is Kindless. I'm on Deep Slate 9, Joe Hill's flagship Patreon server. And as this server is about to shut down tomorrow, we're doing some tours. Joining me in chat is Chef Nutmeg, Bit
Howdy.
Longer, Superstone, and Stellar
Hello.
Spider. So, um, Superstone, you are on a time limit, right? Time crunch?
Yes, I have an event in half an hour.
Okay, do you want to meet in the Nether Hub and we can
That'd be great.
check out your stuff? Hi, Dottie. Glad to see you in Twitch chat. Hey, Superstone. You've seen our
Hello.
space dolphin?
I have, yes. So, I'm down the north tunnel. Place I'd like to show is called the Altar of the Sun. I also have a survival base, but it's not very much to look at, so I'm not going to bother
No.
showing that.
Joe's done petitions at the Altar of the Sun, right?
Yep, there was a petition there.
Right in the middle of a Hermitcraft stream event or something.
He didn't have much time to sit around that day.
Yeah.
I think he speedran it in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he came back on, I think, that night and kind of did a fly around during his evening stream. But he definitely missed the, all the stuff you'd prepared, basically. Hi, Gaia. Good evening. Welcome to our Twitch chat.
So down here, out of the portal, we have the base camp. And there aren't supposed to be monsters here, but mob switches are finicky with multiplayer. So
yes.
there are anyways. And there's a song. Do you have your note block volume up?
I do.
This is Seven Spanish Angels, as recorded by Ray Charles and Willie Nelson.
Get a copyright claim for this.
Hopefully not, yeah.
Well, I don't think I will, but I don't monetize anything, so worst case, someone will say, "Oh, we want to take away all the money you're gonna get." And I'm like, "Joke's on you! I get no money."
It pays to not have a large audience sometimes.
Yeah. Also, it's difficult to get a copyright takedown or a copyright tag for Minecraft note block songs. Like, they have to be really, really close to the original. Like, Etho got nailed with one. I think it was season 6 he got that. I got a sun here.
Yeah, so my idea for this was inspired by the Altar of the Sun from Pokemon Sun and Moon, and that's where the idea of the long staircase coming up, it comes from. In the games, it was coming out of a gorge in a canyon. Here it's just going up a mountain. And I also have some water features and the tall megalith at the end that are inspired by the game. But the rest of the build is of my own.
Oh, those tiles are gorgeous.
Hey, Moonroses. I see you've joined us in voice chat.
And we come up into the central plaza here, and at the very end is the altar itself.
Nice. There's a mixture of quartz and bone blocks.
Yep, bone
Nice.
blocks for a little bit of depth.
Yeah. Oh, and you've got the lodestone here. Nice. A bit of flying up. I have my render distance set to 48, so it helps see things in their full, splendor. Once the chunks actually load. Oh, this looks good. Oh,
For anyone on the Patreon who's interested, once we get a world download, there's also a bunch of information about the design in books at the base.
Oh, nice. A good chunk of the world isn't loading. Probably missing a region file in my Bobby file folders. I don't usually come out this far. And is that a pillager outpost over there?
It is indeed, yes.
Oh, nice.
Just down the river.
It looks really good. Yeah, I'm sorry Joe didn't get a chance to properly, look at this. He did scout out this area when he was, doing the preseason work.
Mm-hmm.
So he was happy that, you had used it because, he had tagged it as being good enough for one of the hermits to build at. So he's like, okay, someone on my server at least agrees.
Yeah, there's another valley just over to the east that's really gorgeous. I sort of call it Monument Valley on the thought that I would have at some point built a bunch of monuments there. It was the original planned location for the altar, but it just wasn't big enough for the altar.
Oh, I see.
And I never got around to putting anything here.
We've got a goat
right,
here, like on an ender portal.
Isn't that the other side of the golf farm there?
It is, yes. Huh, how'd a goat get here? That's funny.
Free goat. Must have, I don't know how it got here.
Through the nether roof, I assume.
Yeah, there was a few of them wandering the nether roof for a while.
Oh, that sounds like something we would do. Oh, you got a mystery portal over there in the distance. I think is this antler thing Mardigan's?
Yeah.
It's interesting how things look when you get, when you crank up the render distance, because then you can start seeing, just how close some things are. So, I'm a big fan of having Bobby mod and really good render distance, because, yeah. But, yeah, no, that's a really cool base. You have stuff underneath it?
Where are you?
Oh, I'm at the sun. Back
At
on
the sun.
Yeah.
There is nothing built underground except for the mob switch infrastructure that Mardigan built for me and the various mob deposits that I made with it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we built one of those at the underneath the Nether hub, just because we had so much work to do to break the bedrock and everything, and then we just left it there.
Mm-hmm.
Because but I think we were very close to the the regular single player mob cap. So every once in a while something will happen, people come at the location from two different directions, and we might get some spawns, but. Other than that, it works really good, considering it's low effort. Well, not low effort, but a low number. I didn't want to have 500 villagers hiding underneath another hub. With the beacons there, it generates enough lag. So, no, this is very cool.
Well, thanks for coming out. I need to get going. But it was good to get on the tour, and I'm glad that we are having a tour and that you're streaming it.
Yeah, well, I figure when Joe said he was just too busy, I was like, okay, I can actually stream. And,
Yeah.
at least give people some historical record of stuff.
Right.
Because, there are a lot of people who just build stuff and then, didn't really show it off during the season.
I'm glad you got to show some off, Stone. Have a good night.
Good night.
Back at the Nether Hub. Who else do we have who has stuff?
I've got a couple things. I don't know if Moon had a few things that they wanted to show off first.
I'm under the impression that Moon Roses is also in a time crunch.
Okay. That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Hello.
Hey Moon, how are you?
I'm good. I could totally show off my stuff, yeah. What little there is.
Oh, that's okay. Where is your stuff?
I'll meet you in the Nether Hub.
Okay. I'm just loitering at the, center of the hub. Oh, I'm gonna turn on the pride beacons because I always get a kick.
If you want to start heading my way, I'm down the west hall.
Okay. I'm just turning. Oh, there we go. Oh, pride beacons! Yay! Yeah, this is
so cool.
This is the Nether Hub. I like showing it off because why else would we tear down all that bedrock just to be able to fly out and have beacons up? For a while, we had Halloween decorated beacons, but I figured with the end of the season, we didn't want to have construction season beacons, so I put it back to Pride because I think that's the more important one to have. Hey, Moon.
Hello.
Here, come join you before you come to the center and your frames drop to 0.
Yeah, I was starting to get a bit slow there.
Yeah, I put that one on a timer, so if you press the button that I pressed, it lasts for about 3-4 minutes, which I think is long enough for everybody to see it, and then, Yeah, guy, I made it as kind of... I don't even remember when I made it. Well, I made it for Pride, so it must have been around Pride.
I have 2 small areas that I got done. This was going to be my main base, but I'll show you the side area first because I like my main base is more impressive, so I want to save it a bit later.
Well,
I managed to actually get a tunnel built.
Oh, nice.
I did this actually today. But this goes to a little flower field that I kind of claimed as my own.
Oh, nice. Flower forest.
And it is night.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll fix that. I'm near my bed.
I'm gonna look at my sky for a moment. Oh, there it goes. Now the better skies mod, or nicer sky. Oh, there's a creeper right behind you.
Cool.
Didn't even need to.
Well, I got some flowers back at least. Oh, another creeper. This is exciting. I should turn on hitboxes.
Yay.
Just to make sure. Okay, I think we're clear.
I'll fix this later.
Yeah.
But I literally spent a lot of time bone mealing and figuring out where the flowers were, and then I realized there was a mod that would show me where flowers are, and I actually found where the Lily of the Valley spawns, so I was able to actually farm for some. Main reason finding flower forest so that way I could because my little shop in Spilly is like custom named flowers and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So I was hand picking flowers.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've used a script in Creative to like map out flower forest biomes before, and I've helped Gritmonger with that early in the season, so we can make the cornflower farms. But yeah, I know that when they switched the map to like a 3-dimensional map, it got way more
Yeah.
complicated.
Yeah, it got very much more complicated. But I found the one spot in this forest where Lily of the Valley like will grow, so I quartered it off, and so I would know exactly where to bone meal.
Oh, nice. Shetty, no, we cannot talk about me being the new hermit yet because I don't make videos, so I'd be a terrible hermit.
Feel like you'd be very hermity, but not the right kind of hermity.
I don't know. I'm very social, so maybe not the right type of hermit. Besides, they don't let you do sand duping, and I kind of like sand duping because I hate mining sand and destroying all the deserts.
So I went back through the portal so we can go to the other. Yeah.
I was spending time staring at the shattered savannah in the distance. I guess it's shattered.
Oh yeah,
savannah.
that savannah's really cool looking. Yeah. I preserved this. It was here when I found it.
Oh.
The do not tap the glass.
Oops. I'm pretty sure I put it there. Like a
Yes.
year and a half ago.
I think there was a mob trapped in it for a while.
I'm so sad.
Well, yeah, it was in the way of your tunnel, so...
But I preserved it.
I know, but I took it down so you didn't have to worry about it.
What if I wanted to? Okay. This is the main reason why I wanted base here, is this wonderful natural generation.
Oh, nice.
That is wicked.
That's an already triggered skeleton horse.
That's my skeleton horse.
Nice. At Vortex, we get them on top of our dome.
Fairly regularly.
So.
But yeah, I found this really cool generation, and so I was like, I'll settle here. And then if we turn around, this is my unfinished palace.
Oh, nice.
This is what I like bone blocks as columns, and so this is what I was using, the shulkers upon shulkers of bone blocks.
Oh, nice.
I have a singular spiral staircase. And yeah.
Well, there's a reason why the shulk burn sells bone meal. So you can make bone blocks.
I really wanted to use a bunch of quartz, but then quartz is just so... Yeah, it's hard to get in huge quantities.
Well, yes.
Well,
and
without a lot of grinding.
We have piglin bartering systems. We just dump gold in and get quartz out.
Oh! I did not even think about piglin bartering. That probably would have... Yeah.
Yeah, like, it just because of the massive number of, like, I think, 15, 20 different items we sell, or at least I sell at the shulk barn and shulker barn.
There's
so
no
much more
quartz in the
inventory.
shulk barn.
I know, because, like, I didn't want to just sell every single item and take away every shop idea from people.
Thank
I
you.
went for things where I'm like, people could use a whole shulker of this once, and then they'll never bug me again. It was a pretty ingenious business technique of just buy it once,
But
and
yeah,
then you won't need more.
This is the small amount of base that I have, and I
Well, I can
managed to
definitely
get
see the, like,
where I was
the
going with
intent
it.
and where you're gonna go with it. Like, you did this, in like 4 or 5 months?
Yeah, I think I joined in September, but on and off, like playing not really regularly on the server.
Oh, I have to pay attention to my Discord chat. A new hermit is actually an amalgamation of different Joe patrons we made in a lab. That sounds terrifying. Considering there's a number of us who have skins that are basically eyes. Not looking at magenta at all.
Oh, and this is the horse I rode to and from Spilly.
Oh, wow.
I managed.
Like, on the
it's very
overworld?
far.
Or in the nether?
In the overworld, because
Wow.
I was very new and did not have Elytra yet, and then I had Quark's wings, and then yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I think next season we're gonna have to get a better solution for wings,
Oh,
because
my
Moonrose's house is in the southwest corner.
like the very southwestest of the corner.
Thank you. I'll be right there.
Cool. But I do like this gorge. It's cool and like
It's the coolest world generation. Like,
It is, and
I was-
pun fully intended, gorgeous.
Yeah, and there was lush caves down there and stuff. I mined out quite a bit of it, but like
nice.
I kind of like, so my plan was I would have this palace and then maybe overgrow. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do this palace on this side or a palace on the top of like the gorge, and then I was like thinking, okay, it'll be like a lawn feature.
Yeah. No, it looks. I can definitely see what you were going for, and it looks very cool. And hopefully next season's a nice long one too, so we can like finish bases.
That would be nice, yeah.
Hi, Magenta. We were just talking about you for no reason at all. No. Alice 1 to 4 was eaten by Alice number 5.
You know, I just realized that excuse me, I just realized that Moonrouse's house is actually right by my house.
Oh, nice.
Which direction?
It's in the southwest somewhere. I don't recall offhand. I'm headed there now.
Nice.
So in the very, very southwest corner is the flower farm, or the flower forest portal of mine, and then like right before the corner. Like I can see the corner from my portal.
Yeah.
I'm almost there.
It was very nice already having another hub system in place. So hooking up into the portal system wasn't too hard.
We built it before Joe did the Bahala thing, fully expecting, okay, we'll make this square area, and then Joe will probably, he said he was going to build it south, right? He's like, it'll probably be like, south of here, so you're ready to expand. And then Bahala was like right inside of that southeast quadrant. So it was just like, oh, okay, we now surround Bahala already, and tunnels to it were a lot easier. Stellar says in chat that they love the shape of your mansion.
Oh, thank you. I was very, I had a lot of fun getting all those circles down and then connecting them and then rebuilding them because I didn't like that they were too similar. Like both too similar, but then because I wanted to make sure they were at least circles of a different dimension.
Yeah. Did you like place it all in like dirt first and then build it with the other blocks?
That would have been smart. I did bone block the entire the only scaffolding is this beginning staircase that I wanted to make us a nice little slope up.
Nice.
But I never got around to, so I just filled it in with grass because it was just air for a bit.
Oh, I love the detail on this these panels here. Like there's white and white.
Of detail that I put in.
The calcite,
I was going like, so my
No, I
whole
love
idea, because I've done this on other servers before, variations with quartz stairs, and like I have on one server I did this whole stained glass of Minecraft flowers in the windows.
Oh, that sounds so beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool, but yeah, I didn't get around to it. Also, the snow globe ate up so much of my time.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
And the moral of the story is don't do 3 snow globes.
Yeah, the moral of the story, don't do 3 snow globes. I get it, yeah.
Wow.
I'll try to remember that next time I want to do 3 snow globes. That way I don't.
Oh. I was glad I was able to help you with materials, because
Oh yeah, that helped out so much.
but that's also why I have things like I collect things in bulk, because I want them to be used.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's
One reason I
head back to
put
Nether.
banner and this little cobbled deep slate is so that way I would have a set. I would have a set screenshot position. So if I did do anything different, I could have a before and after picture.
Oh, nice, nice.
That's smart, yeah. And this gorge really is incredible. I know you guys were just talking about it, but I wasn't here, so I wasn't looking at it.
Oh no, you're good. It's really cool. I am happy I stumbled upon it because I really like the green of jungle biomes, and so this was like, it's like jungle bush biome or
Sparse
something.
jungle.
Sparse jungle. Yeah.
Yeah, with just a few trees. Regular jungles can be kind of overwhelming if you want to build something big, because
Yeah,
just so many...
over the mountain there's some really dense jungle.
I think that's where my house is, yeah. I mean, the build that I wanted to do works with all the trees and stuff, but like, for something like this, no, I'd want the sparse jungle. Cut all that down. Oh, this wood floor looks so nice too. Is this the new the
It's
mangrove?
mahogany or mangrove. Yeah, I keep calling it mahogany, but mangrove.
Yeah, that's a nice color. It's
Nola,
not.
Nola,
It
where's your
reminds.
base?
Pardon me.
Where is your base?
If we're, I didn't want to rush you guys through Moonrose's house,
No,
but
no, no.
I can.
I mean, there's not a whole lot left. I mean,
I can walk you guys there. Through the
Yes.
Nether. Let's go. I'll show you. I'll say now that my house is very small. I don't do grinding when it comes to Minecraft. And I haven't been on the server for very long, so even so, oh no, it's got to be on this tunnel. I think I have to go
Nola.
north. That's right. You've probably gone by my house several times, or at least the Nether portal that I have set
Yeah,
up.
I saw
nice.
the flag pop up. I didn't actually go and visit it yet.
Well, you're gonna visit today, so I like to put a flag on everything I own. So
Claiming
like
it
to-
as your own.
yeah, very simple decoration.
I just put signs
So,
up so
Flying
Doggy
is
licks
slightly
them.
easier than licking everything to claim it as your own.
Oh,
Slightly easier. I'm not a big
Eric.
licker. So here's my house. I like platforms.
Oh wait, I did see this one. Yes, it's really cool.
Aw, thank you. So the entrance is right down here. I mean, I guess some people can fly in, but
I
yeah.
just fly.
So
Kindless, there's an experience. There's a bubble vader.
I like I like platforms because, well, for one, like they're kind of already done for me, right? Like I'm up here in the trees. So, you know, there's a foundation for me. And another reason I like them is because mobs can't get up here. So, you know, I feel very safe up here. You know, I get nervous around, you know, skeletons and so on. So, up here, you know, I don't have to worry about something wandering into my house. Like that just doesn't happen to me. I also have the luxury of open walls. So, you know, I come up here and like, I mean, I know Minecraft is like a made-up game that, you know, we're all just using our imagination in here, but I like to, you know, think like, you know, the fresh air up here must be so nice, and the rain smell when the rain comes down, all that stuff. So, for the roofs, I put in designs. So for some of them, I was kind of like this one in particular, like that's like got the blue and brown and so on. I was kind of thinking of like a quilt, like a great big quilt awning.
Oh, nice.
So kind of a tent-like thing, you know, instead of a hard roof. Of course, over there I've got my trans flag and so on.
Oh, I have a rule.
little bit
If you can walk on it, it's a carpet. It's not a flag,
of.
right? That's how I look at it, because it's like, you know,
Yeah, exactly. I have a few like regular flags out here too, but
at the post office we had the pride carpet for many months, and it was like always, every time something, oh, it's a pride flag. I'm like, no, it's a carpet. Like, it's not a flag because we walk on this.
yeah, a pride carpet. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly, but like if you say this is a flag and I'm gonna walk all over it, like it's just I don't know.
Yeah,
It feels
and
like
isn't
getting
that
a bad message?
yeah, isn't that disrespectful to the flag? I mean, but so you don't have to worry about that up here. I don't know why you would be walking on my ceiling. Maybe a bad landing on your elytra, I guess.
I went up and checked to see if he put carpet on top or if it was just wool.
There's no carpet on top. I didn't think about that. I don't know why I would do that. I did give it a little bit of dimensionality with like the using the
I
slabs
like
to
the slabs,
ring it.
yeah. The slabs
Yeah.
and then the wool. It's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like the shape it gives. That and using like the fence instead of like solid blocks for the barriers. This roof was unfinished. I tried to give it a slope because I've got the issue over here of like I've got different levels because like over here I've got, this is literally built on a higher tree. Like the layer down below here is just more tree. So
Yeah.
and I didn't feel like cutting the tree down so that I could, I like to work with the natural environment a little bit more. So
Head start kit, nice.
yeah, over
Oh, yeah,
here
you
is
were one of the people who actually got to use a Head Start kit. Was it like useful?
I did get to use a Head
Oh
Start
yeah,
kit.
I did.
Yeah,
I did appreciate the Head Start kit too. That helped.
Yeah, I did appreciate it. How long have they been around? Like, are they recent? I didn't realize.
I think. Oh, well, no, we started like Grit put them together
Since at
in
least
the first
September.
the first couple of months of the server. It's
Okay,
just
yeah.
everybody who started with the server launch didn't get one because they didn't exist yet. So
Yeah, I did appreciate them. That was handy. And all of the like, new guy kits or anything, just very nice. Because I'm used to playing on single player. And like I said, like I'm not, I don't know, big old air quotes, but like not necessarily that good at Minecraft, I guess. Like, I don't play the way a lot of people do. So, I've it was only like recently that I've like had my first ever dragon fight, and so I'm used to playing without things like elytra and so on. But on a post scarcity, you might say, Minecraft, multiplayer server, it's a totally different story. So I can enjoy those kinds of luxuries.
Well, I figure we deal with enough scarcity in real life, so
oh my god, tell me about it.
Pushing to post scarcity is always the ideal play state because there's nothing worse than getting a really, really good idea and getting really excited about it. Then you're like, and now I need to grind for weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I think about whenever I watch Hermitcraft and everyone's making shops and, there's like an economy and stuff. I'm like, I think to myself, like, Minecraft is a game where you can create anything you want and you chose to create money? Like, I don't know why you would do that.
One of the reasons I think they did the whole king arc with the diamonds and those diamond pillars was to remind people that, their economy is more made up.
Fair enough.
Right?
Just
like,
made up rules.
How many hermits were there who could have gone to the shopping district with their diamonds and just bought everything?
Doc
right?
M77.
Like completely
Doc
emptied
M77.
out every shop, right? Like, well, even on this server, there's at least, in my mind, 4 people who could have probably just done it and just bought every shop at Spilly. And, that wouldn't have made everybody happy because everybody would have been like, okay, now I have to spend all this time filling up my shop again. And then, but there's nothing to spend these diamonds on because there's nothing left to buy, right? It's just...
Yeah, not a very balanced economy.
Well, the thing with the economy is everybody's always printing money by going mining, right?
That's exactly, yeah.
So
and,
at least we now have, like, the armor trims to burn through diamonds, which we didn't have before. So... Because before Armor Trim, we really had no diamond sinks. Like, we don't even craft our armor. We just trade it for villagers with it. So.
But anyway, so I'm glad you guys have appreciated my house. I built it, and I feel like I didn't have I never had a chance to have like guests. You guys are my first ever guests.
Well, that's why we're doing
the
this.
tree
Like,
house. It's so pretty.
I feel like if
Thanks.
Joe just
Thank you.
wasn't so swamped with 10 different things, he would have
Yeah,
done a
definitely.
tour. But yeah,
I
server
definitely,
launching, yeah.
I definitely do not blame Joe for not doing a server tour on Deep Slate 9. Even with all the, but like, hey, that's why we're here doing it, right?
Yeah. So
Housewarming gift.
Gosh,
look
and
at
I
all
just
this
love
free
being.
stuff.
Oh no, you
Free
don't.
stuff.
Don't just take my stuff. I don't know what I would do with it if the server is going out. You know what? Never mind. You can have one.
No. The ender chest I put down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've done that joke before. At Hermits, there's the
Labeled ender chest, free
donation
stuff.
tips are welcome, and I put a sign on an ender chest because
Yup. I'm gonna leave my
Can
parrot here for now.
confirm, my base is a fly south, and you hit it immediately.
nice. Okay, well, let's find
Yeah,
your
I feel like Moon. I feel
portal.
like I've run into your house like just
It's
flying
just
around.
past the bamboo forest.
Let's get some altitude. No, I can definitely see what you're going for, and given more time, I'm sure you would have kept
It
on.
looks so cool from
pushing into
above.
trees.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Uh-oh.
really cool.
Because that's the thing. Like, some bases are done, and you can enjoy them for being done, and other bases are like started, but you can like see where your people were going with them. So that's like a big help.
It is quite dangerous to build that high. I fell off and died a few times.
Have you got feather falling now? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Do I? I haven't. I have feather falling 3. I don't know if I had it, to begin with, but I better be careful. My elytra's on lower durability than I thought.
Yeah, mine's about halfway down, but
I don't have any like. Do I have any gas? I don't remember what's in any of these chests.
you need rockets.
No, I'm wondering if I have. I found a few rockets, but
XP bottles.
XP, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I don't think I do.
I got those.
Never mind then.
Here.
Oh, do you have some?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'll take some. Let me just gas up the car here.
Okay, let's see who else is online.
There we go. That's better. Yeah. We've done looked at my house. We can go someplace else if you like.
Go check out some other stuff. I have a list on these notebook. Oh, we have scent stuff to look at. Scent's been really sick. So.
Yeah, poor Scent.
I asked if I could show other stuff. I don't usually like going to other people's bases and snooping around because it feels like I'm snooping around.
Feels a little dirty, yeah.
Well, like if I was going to show up your base, but then
is-
I missed like something really important just because I didn't know about it, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember
Yeah.
Scent is like in the south
Yeah, they're.
area as well.
Yeah, we're going to take a left here and go all the way to the end. Hey, Quill.
The board game
I see you
district is in the
Discord
north,
chat.
though, right?
Yeah, it's in the north. I figure I do the board game district close to the end of the stream because I don't want to like just take over everybody's stuff with one person's output.
Like,
Yeah.
Scent put in so much lore and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah. Quarantine status active. I guess that's acceptable, Dottie.
Ooh.
See you in the stream chat. Yeah. I like what
Trying
they
to
did,
remember
but
which
the
wing Scent
fresh-
base is in.
southeast.
What a tunnel.
I'm just gonna jump over these pressure plates that keep clicking at me.
Clicky.
Sense base is a mushroom base.
Like a mushroom island?
Oh,
I guess I'll see.
wow. I hadn't actually ever
It
been
is.
in.
There you go.
I got an achievement.
Nice.
Ooh. Wowee.
Yeah,
Big ol' mushroom.
there's mushrooms all over the place.
This is much-tastic, I'll say it.
I think Magenta made a couple, and I suspect that Gaia made a couple, and a couple other people. So.
I'm just walking along the path. This is so fantastical.
And
I'm letting
there's,
it lead me
there's
wherever it
farms
goes.
inside of each of the mushrooms.
Oh, and all of Scent's map art and stuff.
I'm so glad I got to visit the art museum at some point. Like I think on game day, I
Oh, we went through
somebody showed me the Defiant. That's a really special place.
Oh, looks like Alice also helped. Oh, Gaia has said that they didn't help with any of Scent shrooms. Yeah, I only saw them asking, so. But yeah, it's a nice base, and, you know, very mushroomy. And, you know, podzol, mossy, I guess is the term. Is that the technical term?
Vibrant.
I'd go so far as to call it musherific.
Mm-hmm.
Mushtastic, maybe.
And they have a 2x2 map platform out in the ocean. And, you know, all their map arts.
I need to fly over the ocean then. I loved seeing the map art the first time. Ooh, there it is. Unfortunately, my render distance isn't very good, but
Well, I use Bobby Mod and Nvidium and stuff to like show off maps. Well, basically, you know, everything, because I feel like it's claustrophobic with a render distance of 9. So
that's what I got to work with for now.
yeah, I just set it to like 48 and go from there. Okay,
These are also beautiful.
Let's move on to another base. Quill, do you want to show off your base? Nice. That's okay.
There wasn't much at my base either.
Not everybody spent like 18 months building. So. Where would you like to meet, Quill? And also, am I saying your name properly? Because, you know, that's important.
Okay, where's the portal?
East town.
Oh,
It is on the south tip. Oh, okay, you made it out. No, Moonrose has made it out. It's on the south tip of the island.
You told me I made it out. I'm like, I'm still on the island.
Well, I just see people walking by me in my corner of my vision, and I'm like, oh, right.
You just assume it's me.
Well, I
Yeah.
just finally caught up with you guys because I'm on the spud at the moment. Still can't get the new rig to cooperate, which is pissing me off, but, you know.
Alas.
Yeah, brand new laptop, it decided to hide half the files, and now it won't load anything because of a QT load error.
How did I get so lost? Hold on, guys. I'll be there in a minute.
It's
Are you
very easy
on
to
the
do
island?
Sense
The mushroom island?
Yeah, I'm still on the mushroom island. Okay,
No,
I found a
like,
path.
can you see me? I'm flying around. I see you. I see you. I'm walking.
Oh, there I am.
I'm
Thank
now
you.
on the east tunnel. I'm at the Guardian farm. Hey, cool. Which one is your
Okay,
tunnel?
thanks, Moon.
So,
For some reason we're missing rails here. Speak of entrance. Oh,
Alas.
well. That might have just happened during maintenance, because there's a lot of tunnels from the very beginning of the season that look like this.
East Tunnel, right?
Yeah.
we're in the east, but I don't know where. I see.
On a spot, I have a rendered distance of next to nothing.
World
Behind you.
Zero.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm here.
Oh, let's leave this open so when Chef gets here, they can.
Ooh, this other tunnel's kind of spooky. Nice to see something green in the
I'm to
nether,
the hub,
though.
which means I'm too far.
Oh, nice.
Moon! It's a crescent!
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, this is so homey.
oh, it
Cozy.
definitely is nice. Oh,
I
know
like the
where this
color
is.
palette. I was just thinking that the colors are so nice and vibrant. Oh, and the structure, you start at the bottom. Oh, this is nice. It's like the portals under the house, almost.
That's a pretty sweet setup. Buried treasure.
I thought you did that on purpose. I love kelp. I have a thing for kelp, so I was just like, ooh, a kelp appreciator. Like myself. Nothing wrong with that. I once made a tower out of kelp on the Xbox 360 Minecraft because my girlfriend was playing with me and she didn't understand why I liked kelp. So I made a tower on purpose to annoy her. And it worked. She thought it was ugly and horrible. And I love it, so
Nice. No, this is a nice setup. I like the block.
yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a flyby right quick.
Oh, a chicken farm.
Yeah. It's nice to see round builds in Minecraft. Underappreciated shape. Oh, and from a height, I just noticed the designs in the floors, like with the red zigzag things. Like that looks so cool. Like, the colors really do work. I know you were saying that the color palette looks wild and crazy, but I'm really vibing with it.
Yeah, it looks good here. I also like the you know, what is it? The taiga, spruce taiga biome. That's always a fun biome.
Yeah, underappreciated, really.
In the distance, I can see. I think that's
I think
Surfrock space, which means that
I'm gonna sleep.
Vortex is just on the other side of that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that we have the cherry blocks or cherry trees, because you know this particular shade of pink was just a color that was missing from the game.
Yeah. Yeah, not enough. I mean, we had the like magenta stuff and like the you know, pink concrete and so on, but those are just a much more like vibrant saturated pink. It's nice to have something that's a little bit more pale. So.
Oh yeah.
Pastel.
Yeah, I still want them to just make it so if you grow a tree in the end, it comes out grayscale.
That would be crazy.
Petrified wood. But with all of the wood, so you could just, you know, you'd have to build like farms in the end to get the specific wood, which I think would be cool.
Yeah. That would be neat. I love the I just flew onto the top of the house and I love when you look down there's this nice cross design. So geometric around here. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm heading back towards the Nether Hub.
Oh shoot. I crashed.
Like your game crashed, or you just crashed into something?
My Elytra crashed into something.
That'll do it.
I'll be fine.
Let's see. I guess we can go to Guy. Can we show up your base? I know you're watching in stream. Turn down our frames now.
Oh,
Nice.
uh-oh. Phew. Scary.
Well, that's okay. I know you've had a lot of connection issues lately, Gaia, so I don't understand. It's such a cool entrance.
Where are we going?
Just down the north tunnel to the first entrance on the left. Here.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, this is Gaia's space. Oh. Portals. Nice.
Those always look so cool.
Yeah, did you excavate all of this?
Oh, this is a nice entrance. What a place. I already love it and I haven't even made it in. I really like the tree banner also. You'll have to tell me how you did that. Oops, my mother's calling.
Just snooping through Gaia's shelters, because, you know.
As you do.
When you snoop through
Like
shelters.
you do.
Oh.
I'm loving the color palette around here.
Yeah. I don't know. I agree, Magenta. I can definitely see the vision for it. It looks great.
Moss on the ground. That's nice.
Mhm.
Oh,
think-
yeah.
And I like how you have
I
the water
see.
where you sectioned it off, like, what is it, dams?
Ooh, yeah. Nice, nice natural generation around here too.
And the pillager banners. Who's jerks? Yeah, I was always wondering who was building right beside Fire and Alice. I could see down here throughout the season.
I love the stack of banners over here. It makes me smile.
Oh no, this was hand dug. You can tell because of
Whoa.
all the shulkers of stone that are here.
What a grind. I love the matching outbuildings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I can see Magenta's base from here.
Ooh, and underground there's farms and such.
And
Good
Faldy's
lord.
base.
You
It's a
might
weird
actually be
egg
able to see
thing.
the boop tunnel from over here. I'm not sure
Oh,
if I
yeah.
got quite that far.
No, I'd have to go a little bit further south to show that one off.
Well, we will eventually, but
Oh, that makes sense, guy. Oof, just fly straight into a fence
come on.
like an expert.
A professional.
Yeah, professional at flying, right?
This is so cool. I'm just loving the spot. What a grind.
It's very relaxing.
It is relaxing. That's exactly the word for it. I was trying to think and I couldn't decide on an adjective.
It's like layered garden thing going on.
Zen. Zen vibes.
Yes, thank you. That's the one I was trying to come up with.
Just gonna quickly do the drop to the post office. That's my favorite part. Joe kept calling the game a horror game, so I just put a scary drop in.
Oh my god, that was so scary. The first time I did that, I was like, am I gonna make it out?
Well, when I started, I used the twisted vines. And from above, you couldn't see them, right? So it was much scarier. But then they changed the spawn algorithm for the gas. So every once in a while, you jump down and there would be a gas directly below you. So
man.
I just switched to powdered snow and carpet.
Yeah, actually, the first time I did that drop, it was like my first day on Deep Slate 9, and somebody was giving me a tour. I think it was Scent, actually. Thanks, Scent.
Yeah, Scent gives really good tours.
Yeah, Scent was showing me was like walking me there, and like we weren't on Discord or anything, like no voice chat. So like, you know, I didn't have a lot of feedback, I guess. But like they just like walked me over there and like only B dancing in text. Yes, exactly. They like dropped on down there, and I'm like, well, they wouldn't do this if it would hurt me.
Well,
And that's like the only thing I had to go on.
that's a reasonably safe assumption. Like,
Centuritron would not try to murder me on my first day on Deep Slate 9, right? Right.
I think, maybe?
If it weren't for that, I never would have tried it.
oh yeah.
Yes, that too. I didn't have anything to my name.
Scent is a great foxy.
Yeah, we love Scent. Oh, these. I thought these. I'm looking at the divisions in the water, like the different water levels, and I thought this was just dirt, and that it was, you know, I don't know, natural or something, but I looked at it and it's actually mushroom blocks. So like all of this was put here on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
And I like it. Oops, I broke a moss
We
carpet.
have
I'll put it back.
our space dolphin, another hub. I'm a big fan of that one.
Yeah, this is a nice space.
Gritmonger, are you at your PC?
Yep.
Okay. Did you want to show off that thing with the stuff? Archaeology
Sure.
that you did.
Yeah. I can give you the location. It's at -876, -984.
-876, -984. Okay, I know where that is.
So point negative.
Yeah. Oh, this is the Nether.
Yeah, it's on the nether roof. At least the main gateway is.
I would love to check this out. After that, I've got to go call my mother back.
Of course.
876-984.
-876, -984.
Okay.
It's a ways out here.
Oh, look at all these
You'll
delays.
see a few little gates, and then you'll see a gate with a green arrow on it and me next to it.
Okay.
Wait, so that's on the roof or in the tunnel?
Yep, on
the
the
roof.
Oh, so I've got to start from the hub. Okay,
Yeah.
geez.
Sorry.
Archaeological site number 1. Okay. Oh, I can see the golf farm from here.
How do I get onto the roof again?
Go into the Nether hub and fly straight out.
I'm gonna go ahead and sleep real quick so it's daytime.
Perfect. I will keep an eye out for mobs just in case, because, you know, last thing we need is like, oh, hey, I remember being out here. I placed torches. Totally forgot that. Okay, great. This is a project you did when we updated to like 120, right?
Correct.
So
the project was starting as an excavation of in one of the ancient ruins.
oh, okay.
And
The trail ruins.
yeah, trail ruins. So in the excavation, I tried to do essentially what you're supposed to do in an archaeological dig, which is to document everything that you end up digging up in situ. So over here is a book that has the catalog of the exact location of each suspicious gravel, where each one was found. And then if you look at the order there, it's recapitulated in all these boxes here, where it talks. Each box is the cataloged items in order as they are in the box. So, total of 4 shulkers worth of items, 108 artifacts found in this site.
Oh, I like how they gave you candles, like candles on that loot table.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you can see
Did
there's
Did you say -987, -982?
Negative 67, I believe, something like that. Let me go right back through and I'll find it.
No, I got it on my screen.
Okay.
I have it. 878 and -985.
Thank you.
Yeah, on my coordinates thing on my screen, I have the opposite dimensions coordinates just there because I link portals all the time.
The only items down here in the pit here that are not native are the torches and maybe a couple of pieces of ladder. And I may go in before we leave and replace the torches with light blocks.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
So that way anybody coming here isn't distracted by the torches saying, hey, there's a torch here that wouldn't be here.
Yeah. These ruins are pretty cool.
It's interesting once it's completely uncovered to walk down into the middle of it, because you get a completely different look at what it might have been like. At least the way the ruins were designed. There are various areas. All the blocks that are like job blocks were there in the excavation. So, including, yep.
Oh, clearly they got ruined because they used this glazed terracotta.
Well, maybe, but that's the thing. Glaze terracotta
I'm
can
just
be pretty in the right circumstances.
I'm just biased against glazed terracotta.
I know.
It upset me so much.
Yeah. I have another ruin that I excavated, but it's only partially documented, and it's in a jungle, which made it a lot harder to try and excavate. So while it's completely uncovered below, it's not open to the sky like this one is.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is very cool. I'm gonna go check that
It's
book you wrote.
it's through the portal, right?
Yes.
I think I found it. Let's see.
Is there a big green arrow there?
No, there's not.
Keep going
I'm
to the
gonna-
next one.
I'm
Yeah.
about to break something.
There's a big green carpet arrow next to it, and it has a little orange sign on it that says archaeological site number 1.
I'm almost there.
Okay.
So great. You just like recorded when you dug everything up, like in no particular, like just in the order you dug them up.
I recorded them, yeah, in the order that I dug them up. So during the excavation, I started at the top of the tower, went down, and then from the mapping there, that's the order in which I uncovered each block. So it was sporadic. Sometimes I'd go to one side, then the other.
Yeah.
But whenever I ran out of blocks to dig, I would uncover a new layer or a new section.
Coal Flint
And
question mark.
Say what?
Oh, I just see one that says coal question mark Flint question
Yeah,
mark.
because some of them, unfortunately, either I missed or I broke them.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad it was just
So
it wasn't something you're like, oh no, I lost an armor trim.
no, that's just it. I think I documented almost all the armor trims. There were a total of, I believe, 4 completely lost blocks.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I don't think the person that was trying to find the site found the site.
Who, me? I'm up here on the roof, lost as hell.
Oh, okay. Did you try to head towards those coordinates? -8.
Oh, I just found an arrow.
Okay.
Let's see. Archaeological site. Hey, I did it.
Oh,
Oh man. What a walk. Alright, I'm here.
Oh,
Thank
you
you
walked?
for-
Oh, goodness.
I mean, well, I flew, but
This is a completely excavated trail run.
ooh.
It is quite the experience to walk down and walk through it. It's very different than digging one out and just digging out all the blocks.
It's naked.
I had a plan to try and copy it with Lightmatica and then rebuild it or attempt to rebuild it. Where
That would've
can
been cool.
see- Yeah, where you can see blocks where it looks like it's mirrored. I was going to rebuild it with the same kind of blocks and try and restore it.
If you did that, then you could also it'd be neat to try and rebuild it with like a different like block palette. That'd be neat.
Yeah, like
Well,
less
yeah.
glazed terracotta.
No,
I like glazed terracotta. Nothing wrong with that.
if I was going to do a restoration here, I'd probably use glass blocks to differentiate it, and then just
Ooh,
use
glass,
similarly
yeah.
colored glass to fill it in.
Oh, but yeah,
And that way
this
you
is-
could see you could see what the structure might have looked like, but at the same time you'd see which parts were ruined and which parts were restored.
kind of like how they'll do like take a picture of like a ruin and then an artist will draw like a line figure on top of it.
Yep.
That's very cool.
So
I love stuff
Maybe-
like that.
I might do that next season. We'll see.
This is such a neat idea. Thanks for
And-
sharing.
And the patience too.
Because
Write
if
down
you-
every
if you look in
single
the
item and
catalog,
catalog
yeah.
them. Like
Yeah.
this is
Like,
just so everybody
we're-
knows. This is what you'll find in a trail ruin, maybe. So
Yep.
don't be expecting a ton of diamonds.
But there was a lot of armor trim here, so
Yeah.
Did you leave that in place too, or did you like take it
Yeah.
out and
what
enjoy
I
it?
did is you see the catalog there. That's a catalog of every single
I
item.
didn't even look.
And then over in these 4 shulker boxes over here, these brown ones are those items as listed.
Oh, okay.
They're numbered based on where they appear in the catalog there, and then they're in situ here. So
Very
I
archaeological.
wish there was a way I could just get an invisible like armor stand and put the items in the ruin exactly where they were, so you
Well,
could see. Okay, this is
you
where
could
this
do
thing
that with invisible item frames.
True, but I want it in the middle of the block where it was in
yeah.
Suspicious Sand.
Yeah,
So that's where it gets a little tricky. But that's the thing is like next season, I think we get armor stands, invisible armor stands, the posing book. So I could actually,
Oh,
enact my vision.
I'm so excited for the idea of just learning how to do armor stand books and making
Oh, yeah.
nonsense.
Well, this would be I could put glass blocks in for where each of the suspicious gravels were, like with a light gray glass, and then put the artifact back into the middle of it, kind of where it was.
Oh, so it's like
you could
floating
see.
inside.
Yeah, so you could see like what the contents of each of those rooms were.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be neat. It really is like I feel like I'm in a well, not quite a museum, but the beginnings
like
of a museum,
like an archaeological dig site. Like, no,
well,
this is really cool because
I mean, yeah. The reason I say it's not quite like a museum is like if it were a museum, then there'd be like a lot of explanatory, plaques and stuff like that.
That was coming. I was working on a map, and unfortunately, the scale on the map is so tiny that my plan to make a big diagrammed explanation of each of the buildings on a big map didn't work out.
I still love the idea of virtual museums, like walking around a museum in Minecraft. So
yeah,
I'm loving this already.
Okay, well, I think it's time to head back. I have to empty out my super smelters XP.
Yeah,
I want to find out how many levels I got for this season.
I'm gonna log off, but thanks everybody for sharing your lovely houses.
Cool.
Don't forget where you are, because you might want to head back to your base.
Oh God.
Also, as an idea,
I'll figure it out.
When you do your final log off, empty out your ender chest and put it beside your space, because that way other people will be able to see what
there ain't nothing in my ender chest.
Aim the direction of the arrow and it should take you back.
All right, thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Yes, Joe has world downloads when everything's done. Oh, I already died. I jumped into the Void Stellar. I did that earlier today because I was like, oh, I better make sure I do this properly without streamer brain. So I actually took off my armor and everything and then died.
My electric just broke.
Oh no.
Guess I'm hoofing it.
Do you have a spare?
Don't think so.
Okay. Okay, first let's take off all my armor. Yeah, I wonder how many levels I'm going to get, because, like, hundreds of shulkers of stuff have gone through here. Okay. Yes, Chef, we can show up the tunnel afterwards. Let's see.
Yellow tunnel, next to Magenta's, is the entrance to the far end of it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do this XP thing first.
Well, it's 44
okay, no
from
worries.
1.
Yeah. So. Well, now we're at 59. Oh, we have 69 levels out of 3. Look at that expertise. Oh. This is what you get for months and months of...
I don't think any of the rest of us snagged much, so...
No, I told people not to mess with these ones.
Right. Wasn't sure which array you were looking at.
Let's go into F5 mode so I can actually have a screen, because all of that XP in my face was blinding.
Oh, just a little.
Oh, there we go. Well, after 10, we're at 116 levels.
Okay, I'll meet you at the vortex end of things when you're done with that. And I'm going to assume you've already shown off most of vortex at this point.
No, I've been staying out of my own areas because I don't like it feeling like I'm just showing off stuff I've done.
Fair.
Oh yeah, that would be Connor's villager farm.
One of several.
Well, we're 16 out of 192. That portal won't take you anywhere. Stop at 24. God, you just weren't fast enough with your comment. Oh my god. XP takes forever. No wonder breaking these things causes servers to crash. Okay, we are now 1/6 of the way done.
Crazy.
Well, I definitely put several hundred shulkers of sand through this thing. And,
Yeah, that'll do it.
the nether hub coordinates are negative 130, positive 130.
Yeah, I missed it bad.
Yeah. 1/6, Dottie. Okay, 195 after a 6th. So I don't think we're gonna hit 1,000 levels. Yeah, there's definitely a phantom on the roof. There's so much XP here. Look at this mess. So I'm leaving a trail of sparkles. I feel like a vampire from Twilight. Just, less weird.
Now, see, you just walked through a craft store at any holiday. Glitter everywhere.
What kind of craft stores do you go to?
Joann's, Michael's, whatever.
Uh-oh. Maybe in Canada we just have better laws regarding glitter.
Probably, yes.
Well, glitter is usually microplastics, so microplastics are actually a fairly bad pollutant for the biosphere. So we should have,
Exactly.
like, we probably do have laws about it. Also, if you inhale glitter, it's really bad for you. So this is, we're now quarter done, 235 levels. Oh my god. If I knew it was going to take this long, I would have dedicated a whole stream to this nonsense. Like, any longer, this might be, like, Guppy Geyser level nonsense.
I'm gonna find the stairs.
The stairs by your signs. Banners?
Is that what they are?
Yeah, they're right behind your,
Oh, great.
yeah, see? I was thinking, you put those banners up, I was like, I'm taking advantage. So now I can direct you to them and be like, hey, this is where we need to go. Okay.
So I'm heading to the post office in the end.
Nice.
Need to get some levels.
269 after being 1/3 done.
That's crazy.
Okay, now we're halfway done. Yeah. I am not recording them separately, unfortunately, but that would have been smart. We'll just have to wait until the end of next season, because this super smelter is 192 furnaces in length, and I've got a new version that is, what is it? Twice as many furnaces. So that one's going to be exciting too. Custom audio track. Oh, I could just imagine. You can replace one of the music discs with this sound. Oh, that is the dream. I hear that you don't even need like high quality pictures for that. You just need to speak very, very quietly into a microphone with the gain turned all the way up. And I am not messing with the gain on my microphone after spending half an hour trying to get it better than yesterday's stream. 320, 100 more to go for the next pun. Oh, so much experience. Now I'm just patiently waiting. If you jump, if it'll, like, load faster. I don't think so.
Might feel like it.
No, it's just nonsense. Non-stop. Oh, it looks like... Oh, there we go.
Clear for now?
Half done.
Impressive.
We'll just do the 60 more at a time. Yeah, these will despawn, thankfully. For next season, I have a raid farm design that doesn't make any XP, which is the best part, because that's what causes raid farms to crash servers. Too many XP entities. Oh, hey, Tech. I didn't see you join chat there, but yeah. The terrible RNG store. I thought the Beetroot Boys was the best shop all season. You know, for when you need seeds. Actually, Tech, I'm not getting any lag. I'm sitting at 60 frames per second, and... But I feel like had I have opened all of those up, I probably would have had a problem. Alright, 350. It's okay, we can't with Beetroot Boys because me and Sean were just being dumb on the server, and he needed shulker of beetroots, and I made a two-player instant beetroot farm. And it was as nonsensical as you would imagine.
I mean this in the nicest possible way, Kindless. You're involved. Of course it's nonsensical.
Oh, yeah. It was just a farm to get you. You know, we lined it up so one of us would plant and the others would hit it with a hoe at the exact right level, so... Oh yeah, Tech, yeah. No, I have a raid farm design that uses a, what's it? A skulk, thingamajigger, very scientific term, to basically turn all the XP into skulk energy, which then just gets dissipated, so... So they're much, much more server-friendly, as much as I like giant redstone projects, I also hate lagging servers for everyone. Oop, 360. Oh, I almost got 369 in before, you know, I ran out. Nothing will be able to compete with Beetroot Boys. Later, Quill. Have a good night. Okay, 2/3 done. 373 levels. Now we're going past a quarter done. You say here's the win. I made that a couple of days after Joe announced the snow globe contest, because I asked him to set the snow layer setting to 0, and then I put it up on the weekend, so it's been up for like 3 months. Yeah, Magenta's right, beetroots are the best. 392, that's how many furnaces are in this farm. Well, 192. 200 more. I can't count anymore. All I can hear is this XP. Yeah, I stopped getting lost when I started using Bobby Mod, because I can just crank up my render distance and be like, oh yeah, that's where things are. Yeah, it definitely will, Dottie. That friendly competition between Tater Gals and Beetroot Boys will be epic. Bobby works on, Java. But what it does is when your computer downloads the chunks on a server, it stores them in a side directory in your Minecraft directory, so it'll keep like extra render distance loaded. Like right now, if I go into my video settings, I'm at 48 chunks, and I could turn it up to 256. I won't, because I'd like to enjoy the stream. Oh yeah, Nvidium. Yeah, Bobby doesn't need anything. Nvidium needs the NVIDIA drivers, and Nvidium makes Bobby Mod run so much better. Because I went from getting like 4 frames per second at like 192 render distance to 55 frames per second. So that was a minor upgrade. $414. Yeah, the hot air balloon ended up being the thumbnail for my video from last night.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was one Google recommended. There's another one that said welcome, so I picked the I Eat Kids one because that was funnier to me. Close. 4 left. Let's go into free cam here. We'll fly over Vortex because I can't listen to that XP anymore. There we go. The nice Kids hot air balloon. This was made by Gripmonger. On the inside is a AFK fishing farm, so we can get lily pads.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that was in there.
We have the Northwest Manor on the southeast corner of the build. This was made by Melora and Manitou Maker on the very, very early days of the server. Like, while I was busy excavating the Vortex Falls pit, they were busy building this build with, week 2 materials, week 3.
I was just building cryptids.
We got some cryptids over here, just hiding in the mountain face. This is where Not Kevin lives. This zombie horse is special because you can actually ride him. So that was very cool. I got him from Yurgi when Yurgi was in charge of the server for like a day. This is the Mystery Shack. It has a gift shop. It has another sign on the front.
Oh, the signs came out so glorious.
We have a police station, and I'm only showing that off because we also have vandalism on our police station. Because, if you're going to do a police station build, you should always include the graffiti that goes with it. We have the Dusk to Dawn store. This is where we keep our backup gear for Vortex, and got a set of accessibility gear for, Manitou Maker, who got it to help her gain confidence in playing the game. We have barrels and crates. You can play Donkey Kong at the side of this building. We have a bowling alley.
Underwater cryptid.
Valentino Funeral Home. I'm worried I won't be able to see anything with that one, Chef, because I'm not close
No
enough.
worries.
So.
Gnome over on the hill there. You could see as you went by.
Okay, great. I'm glad you're still here. I saw it. I was like, oh, you left, but... Oh, let's see if there's any XP left.
I think somebody's XP bubbles keep booting the rest of us.
No. I don't think it was that. Hey, Tech. So, 453 levels was the final level from a season's worth of smelting. So that's pretty good. There was a lot of smelting going on. Okay, let's go check out the Booper Pit.
Okay, I'm over by the raceway entrance.
Okay, I'll head there. Back up to the surface. My nice bamboo hut. This used to be a dirt hut, and then it was a rooted dirt hut, and then it was a bamboo hut, and it always had a beacon roof, because, I'll get a flex. It's going to be in the silliest way possible.
Mr. I lost a shulker full of nether stars.
Which house has... Oh, Tech, the portal is actually in the post office. So, to actually show you how to go, because, That would be the polite thing to do. Yeah, to get out, you go with the bubble column, then you just hang a right. And then you're at the post office. And the end. I think next season Dottie's going to be building the post office, so that's going to be the floor Dottie. Yeah, I can't remember who made it for me. Hey, Tech. Yeah. To get to the post office, take the drop chute to the right. Yeah, Dottie, I can't remember who made it for me. I think it was you. Hey, Chef.
Hey.
Let's go down to the bottom. I'll make sure I don't hit the pressure plate and...
Launch me back up halfway down. That would be pleasant. Thank you.
Yeah, Dottie. I hope you do a good job at the post office next season. Well, it's not hard. All you have to do is just put boxes of shulkers of shulker shells in them, and then... Oh, sorry, Chef.
It was like a block away, too. No
Oh, yeah, that was actually not intentional. But while I'm
Funny,
waiting for
though.
you, I will just come check out my... Nice. If you go into the bookstore, you can find a whole bunch of Joe's beef jerky there. Let's see. Oh, I do have more skulls. Good. And do I have... Oh, I'm out of soul soil. Oh, well. Yeah. So this is the wither killing machine. Basically, it kills withers with entity cramming. So, you are not building that on day one, Dottie. It can take... You can take some time building that. Oh. Yeah, I love the post office because there's so many times someone's like, oh, I need this. And I can just be like, I'll drop it in your post office next time I'm on. And then I drop it in the post office, and I don't have to think about it or meet up with the person. I can just, you know that they have it.
Okay, I'm down and headed into the tunnel entrance here.
Okay, oh, I better do quickly. This is the Strider Raceway. Mahi's built this with a little bit of Shannard's help. And I think it was featured in an activity 2 summers ago where we had races. I think NJ hosted it. And
I think
for
so,
Joe.
yeah.
So many accidental deaths. But yeah, just beside it, I built a TNT tunnel bore. That must have been what, in the first month, Chef? Maybe the second one?
About not even the second one. It was like a week and a half into the season, 2 weeks maybe. It was
Oh
real
no,
early.
no. It was a little bit longer.
Maybe a
than that.
month?
Like, still had to get all the slime blocks and stuff, right?
All right.
Yeah, so let's see. We are at...
So right down here where the ice is, it's been dug out pretty much to the very end.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
it's safe
checking
for
that.
flight.
So I'm at negative 1250 is my coordinate. Oh yeah, guy, that is definitely a good point. Not having to know where everything is to be helpful.
And there were some various decorations that people did throughout the year. I got one from Scent. Dottie did up a whole art studio for me by my initial drop entrance because I got tired of flying as far as I had to get down here. I built a little fox tunnel when Scent was helping with some stuff. I'm sure you're already at the far end because I am on the spud.
Yep.
So I'm
Okay,
a little bit slower.
so I was at negative 1250 for this. And now we are at,
Ow.
just going around to the front. Negative 12, well, almost negative 850, so whatever, 1200.
No, the Skelly spawner is next to my shop.
So what's that? 1600 blocks is what this thing's traveled.
Welcome. Which is all sorts of crazy.
Yeah, just looks like that. Oh yeah, there's an explosion gonna happen.
Thanks for the warning. I was under the machine because I fell into one of the holes.
And then you just run through and look for, you know, diamonds and stuff and cobble deep slate.
Yep, I threw the torches on the end as my end of season marker.
And I just blew them all up.
I noticed that. But I think I ended the season with, just in my bits, what? 2 full rows of deep slate diamond ore plus 2 stacks and a bit.
Yeah, you had a good amount.
Let me see this thing. And that's not counting what is in the shop because I make a point of trying to put 1 ore into every shop that I
Mined out
sell.
area, interesting. There is this. Let's go to the surface. Oh, this is the other side of Magenta's base. This is Mahi's trident shop and his birch tower.
That's excellent.
In the distance, you can see Vortex with the dome. Yeah, the birch tower is a chunk-sized birch tower up to build height that was made to get birch for the whatchamacallit thing? Nether hub.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. How far is your portal back, Chef? Just the one
100
here?
blocks or so is not very. It's that one right there, yeah. And that was my first time trying to sync a portal to itself. I had to take a few tries at it, but we got there in the end.
Nice. Nicely decorated.
That was Manitoua helped me. I was trying to get it to look like it was a kitchen.
Nice. And you know, now we're in the Nether hub back. Like, doesn't take far long to go through the Nether hub.
Right. So that is the boop tunnel that you set me up with, and while we didn't make it to World Border because that kept getting expanded, that's still fairly impressive.
Oh yeah, 1600 blocks. Like, and it's not like that's the only thing you did, right? Because you were doing other stuff. So we're gonna just quickly fly up to the copper chopper. This is the copper chopper. This is a copper farm using Eon Exoforce design, and it's terrible, and it just makes lag, and I hate it. I've used it like twice, and it just disappointed me every time. But it looks really cool. But I can also take this opportunity to do this. And show off the world. Using Bobby Mod.
Okay, now to drop my stuff off and then decide how to have my last death of the season.
Oh, I was gonna do some stuff tomorrow too.
I have work, unfortunately.
Yeah. And the server does shut down at 4 o'clock Joe time.
Yeah, I've got 6 to 2:30, so I'd be coming in and it'd be like 1:30 Joe time, which does not really give me enough time to do what I'd like to.
So in the far distance you can see Team Holland's Bahala build. And behind that you can see I think that's team is that Team Shiny? I don't remember. Or the Transcontinental Railroad, maybe? Oh, yeah. 44, 45 frames per second.
And I've got my skin on to set up for next season.
Oh, nice. So on the bottom of the screen, you can see Spilly, the whole base. Behind it is the Defiant. And then Greyheart's base is actually like directly behind the Defiant, straight in line. You got some Mardigan statues. But this is one of my favorite things, the fact that we can use Bobby Mod and just see like the massive amounts of people have made. It's like there's just a phenomenal amount of building that's happened. If we turn over here, we can see Alice and Byers base. I have not done a tour of the Bahalo Postati, mostly because Joe had done that tour several times during the season, so I figured that was something people outside of the server had probably seen the most of. But since I have 7 minutes of stream time left, I think after messing around this with the render distance, we can go do that. I'm just waiting for Magenta's base to render all the way in.
Hey, Kindless, do you have any player kills for the season?
Yeah, I think I killed a couple people. But
Okay, I was gonna say, if not, if you want to have a player kill for your count.
no. I was actually trying to not get any player kills, but then we were playing like mini games against each other. So that's how it ended up happening. Yes, let's turn this back down to something reasonable.
Totally understand. I think I'll go for yeet myself into the void.
Don't lose your gear this time.
Yeah, well. The gear is safely in the box.
There we go. That was the copper chopper. Let's see. I've got 10
I hadn't
rockets.
realized last time that he would have a world download, so I didn't think it mattered.
Oh, yeah. No, it always matters. Oof. That was a lot of lag on my end. But my computer is busy purging the video card memory that Bobby Mod took up. Falling out of the world. Yeah, you're right, Dottie. We should see that Portal Magic one last time. Oh, my dirty deal shop. And I'm done with sheep. I needed shulkers of dirt for a project. This is Long Norway. It's built on stolen land from Holland that was stolen by Team Redstone due to measuring errors by ooh, my computer's not happy. Yeah, we're gonna disconnect and reconnect. See if that helps balance things out. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Let's get rid of these beacon beams. So this is Team Redstone's build. I did the Groundhog Day parade because it amuses me to do Groundhog Day thing. And this is a city that, when presented to Joe, was a flat surface of moss with just nothing else. And then I used redstone, flying machines, and sorcery to make the wall and road appear. And then when we did the actual parade, I had these buildings pop out of the ground, using the advantages of limited render distance to trick people into thinking the whole entire city appeared, as opposed to just a couple buildings. Now we're in Holland with a museum. So I'm in Amsterdam. There's a small museum in here with art by Stellar Spider and Melora, which I should take a moment to appreciate because this is amazing. Yeah, my computer heatsink is working overtime right now, which I'm fine. We did a petition here and made Joe stand on this carpet because that seemed like enough. But this area was built by Stellar Spider and Mercurial Void. It is a very cool area. This is Black Backwater. It was made by Mahis, Dahlia, and Superstone, if I remember correctly. And for this event, we built, 4 of us built a racetrack so we could go racing after the event finished. That was a lot of fun. This is Team Shiny. The Firefly themed build. There's a Firefly over there. Queen Dark Lady and Mr. Hardluck, I think, did the bulk of the work here. I know they had several days of grind, and I was able to thankfully give them supplies they needed to get those beacons. This is a beacon-powered dance floor, but I've already turned off my beacon beams. This is the Transcontinental Railroad. Vin Shoken had made a mountain that sliced off artificially with the world, and we updated to 120. The way the world regeneration trick works, when you update, it built Vin an entire mountain. And this happened days before the parade. So that was quite
Is
a shock.
the Bazaar Curse Gorge still there, or did that get
Oh no, it's
fixed?
still there.
Underwater there?
This is a Legoland build. I can't remember the name. Team Radical. Laura Mardigan, I think, worked on that one. They're like, I'm only naming people based on memory. There are a lot of other people who helped with these things, I should say. This is Team Destiny, and one of our good friends, Des, burnt themselves out fiercely on this build, and a bunch of us jumped in to help finish it. And you know, I added a castle up here because I like gargoyles, with a sign to remind Joe to pay attention to the parade because I'm funny that way. The buyer built these helicopters, and I've got we have the Ghostbusters house and hotel. I think buyer made the hotel, and Manitou Maker made the building over the office tower over here. We've got some illegal torches, and this water will go down to the ancient city below, and you can actually get some wardens in the water if you want to like die. This is Team SCP. Gritmonger did this, and it is a very brutalist architecture of people slowly going mad through exposure to the rift. And we have, you know, Magenta's leggy boy here, and several other amazing builds. Scarab with Scar's face or something. Then we get to Team Warden Hunters, which Greyheart built before he left the server. And then Dottie Matrix took over and finished building. And we have the Stat Poker building and the castle from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I'll come back to. Over here we have Earth Kingdom with hard mode, which is a Elder Guardian that I generously donated to be funny when they were in the middle of building. But Team Earth Kingdom, like, it's based on Ba Sing Se. That's it, Ba Sing Se, which I'm sure we'll be able to see on the new Avatar TV show coming out on Netflix in live action. That can't be any worse than the M. Night Shyamalan Avatar adaptation made in the mid-2000s. That was terrible.
Fair.
This is Team Lotus. I don't remember what it was based on. This is not Kansas. It is based on The Wizard of Oz, and it is, well, it won the contest. Sean and Manitou Maker made this one. And it's just phenomenal and backs on Team Redstone. But I think we're going to finish off the tour by checking out the castle for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. No music this time, because I really actually don't want a DMC takedown notice. But I did make a music disc so I could listen to the Time Warp, because we realized mathematically we couldn't make the Time Warp work with note block music. It was very, very upsetting. Alright, this is the entrance, I think. Yeah, just enter the back of the castle, because that's where they moved in the movie.
And it's the land of Joe Hill's references in the main floor there, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I'm just dropping my render distance because I'm going to go jumping in and out of portals a lot.
Yes.
And I would like it if my machine behaves for the last few minutes of the stream. So this building is full of Joe Hill's memes. Just packed with it. I'm not going to explain them all because I feel like people should actually come here and check it out. But, you know, there's a Wendy's, there's a brewery, because that's what you put inside of castles. You know? But we had a whole presentation where we went through another portal like this. And we can make it into the entryway of the castle from the movie. There's a jaguar, a stuffed jaguar. I don't remember why the spicy kitty is there, But Dottie explained it to me at least twice, so, you know. And the elevator, and then you just go back through when you're done, right? Because we wanted to show off some stuff to Joe. And then, oh wait, it's a Joe Hill convention. How did that happen? What sorcery is this? With pictures, and, you know, this is the time warp room from Rocky Horror Picture Show. You know, you can make jumps to the left and steps to the right, and then you spin with your arms in the air. I guess you punch the air or something to make that work. I'm not entirely sure how to do the time warp in the actual game. I'm sure we should have figured it out.
We sort of had.
Yeah, then you just go back out and do it all over again. And, you know, back to where you were. With the spicy kitty dragon. But we have the diagrams from the movie, Dottie. Like, oh, what? A totally different room. How did this change? Sorcery. And we have food and stage, you know, for the stage show, famously, with the projector where poor Columbia was murdered by Riff Raff and his weird sister with her elbow touching. And the pool. Lots of testing here. Such a nice build. Like, it actually feels like the movie. Except for right over here. Right over here, we should be able to look up and see the castle. Maybe it's over here. Because they built the set actually outside the building, and there's one frame where you can actually see, you know, the building you're supposed to be in. Okay, I turned off Gamma Dottie. And then go in the pool with... Actually, I should take a moment to show off the pool properly, because it actually is... It looks like the ceiling. I know, if only someone would make that kind of painting. But, you know. And then you go swimming through the pool, and we have plagues, and people who helped. There were a lot of people who helped pull this together, and it turned out really good. And then we have Bubblegum to get out of here. Yeah, someone should do a map of the Sistine Chapel. So, that, I think, is the end of tonight's tour, since I'm 8 minutes past my arbitrary deadline. But I want to thank everybody for coming to hang out. And I wish we had a third day to do this, because I'm sure there's stuff that we've missed. But given that we had, like, 0 notice, I'm glad we got to show off so much. And I'll see you on, yes,
Whatever
that is
season
true,
10
Magenta.
becomes.
Yeah, season 10 starting on Saturday at 11 o'clock Joe Hill's time. That's super exciting. So, have a great night, and I will talk to you guys, well, over the next couple days, because we're jumping into another season, and it's going to be awesome. Night, everybody.